Hello everyone, this is Wonterra. Today I have something special for you. In this video I'm going through all my parks I did for a game we have on our Discord server. I put a link in the description below, so check it out and join us on our Discord. This game is fairly new and it's called Defunct. We start with 8 people and in every round we lose half of the participants of that round, and I can tell already that I made it into the final, so I will be competing in a master round later in this year. But for now, let's start. So before the official round started, we did a pre-elimination because we had too many players for the game. In this round we had to build a flat ride with any workbench and any team, as long as it was one flat ride. So here is my park. As you may have seen in the title, I've called it Abendel. It's a kind of fairy tale, just a fairy city. I know I got a message, but yeah, that doesn't care now. So we have our ride right here inside. Here we have a big square, nice water feature in the park. So yeah, there's nothing much to talk about here, but I wanted to get that fairy feel, lots of flowers hidden in the forest like that. So yeah, and I made it through to the official round. So let's go to the first round. So this is my park for round 1. I have the rules here, so let me check. So in round 1 we had to build one coaster, and it had to be a steel twister coaster. Any cars that came with the original ride or as a custom train was also allowed. And for the teaming we had to do a mechanical or factory team with any bench, so we could use custom scenery, but we couldn't merge the coaster because the stats were used as a calculation for the sorry guys. The stats were used to calculate a small part of the for the calculation for the result points. Okay, the maximum size for the park was 45 by 45, and I used full map size. I'm not very good at making small coasters, so I had to use it. Now this is it. It's a pretty small, large park with a very large building inside here. I wanted the coaster to go through a little bit of a dark ride at the start, so later it goes up through multiple inversions and back to the station again. I made it through to round 2, so that's a good job on that one. But there were some improvements that could be made, like this mountain doesn't fit really well, and I could have used a little bit more of painting for the terrain, so it's not all grassy and that kind of stuff. So for round 2, this is it. We had to build a water ride with a Wild West or mine theming, and this one had to be NCSO, so no custom scenery was allowed, only the scenery objects that came with the original game or the expansion packs. So it was a little bit of a challenge on that one. Again, no merging for the ride, and the park size couldn't be larger than 45 by 45. So that's what I did. As you can see here, I used a little bit of monorail to make this look a little bit more nice, and a Ferris wheel as a water wheel. Here we have in the water ride a airtime hill. Some people didn't like it, but I think it fits well because it's also in real life parks. Not many, but some have. And to give it a little bit more of a mind theming, I wanted to have some trains running, so I also did that. So here's another view of the park. As you can see, here is a little bit of overhang for the train. I thought that would add a little bit more. Yeah. For the theming I chose mine theming, of course. And I went for a coal mine that is laying inside of the woods. So yeah, I think it was pretty good. And this got me through the final round, the final. So let's check that park out. Let me see this one. So as you may can tell, you can recognize this building over here and the coaster. That was because for this round we had to pick one of our two parks, the water ride or the coaster, and expand it to make it a little bit feel like more of a full theme park. So we had to build one ride of each category, but the original ride had to stay as it was, but we could change a little bit, like some scenery and the colors of the coaster. So I recolored that. Maybe not the best choice, but I still like it. For the building I left it the same as it was, and to expand the park I made a bridge over here, so we get our road to drop right here as our trail ride. As the transport ride we have here a chain lift. This is what I think it is. Yeah, it's a chair lift. For a water ride we have here a little boat ride. We have another coaster here, which is a little bit cramped and it's not that great. And inside of this building, I don't know if you can see it outside. Yes, a little bit. Over here you can see it is a little car ride. For this building I kept it in the style of the factory, because that was one of the objects that it would fit together with the original ride. But for the boat ride I wanted it to feel a little bit different, but still in the same kind of style, so I went for that. And I think these islands add a lot to the park. So here are some other views of it. And so we were with two people in this last final round, and it was a really close call to who won. Unfortunately I got the second place with 0.11 difference. So yeah, it could have gone either way, but I'm pretty happy with the results and the park I made. Please comment in the comments what you think of these parks, and maybe give some feedback on them. And I will see you guys all next time on a new video. Bye!